All right, ladies and gentlemen, few minutes late as always. It is what it is. It is time for everybody's favorite Barcelona news show, Wake Up and Barca, right here on the Undefeated channel. I'm the Undefeated Mustache John. We got some things to talk about. We had a friendly match, so we can talk about those results. We had some players with putting in some good performances, turning some heads. My voice is a little bit hoarse because I went to the FC Cincinnati match on Wednesday. We'll talk about that a little bit. But most importantly, what we're going to get to is Griezmann, Umtiti, Pjanic, and Coutinho are still on the books at Barcelona, and we're trying to work that out, but nobody's moved yet. So we got to catch up on all that news, see what's going on for the weekend. I think that's pretty much going to be what we talk about. So good morning to everyone. Let's go ahead and start things off the right way.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuning in to the Undefeated Mustache John.
Okay, like I said, voice is a little bit hoarse. I was at the FC Cincinnati match Wednesday night. They played Atlanta, who was number 10 in the table. We're number 11 right now, so we also have a match in hand, but we had a chance to leapfrog them to get into the top half of the table. Didn't happen. Had a draw. FC Cincinnati having a hard time holding a lead right now. Blew the lead against Atlanta. Blew the lead against Columbus. There was one more in between those matches. Either way, FC Cincinnati leaps forward in terms of goal scoring. Could not put one in the back of the net last year. This year having a much better run of things up top, but we got to figure out that defense. Anyway, good morning, Hazries. Good morning, Hassan. Good morning, Ayush, my nephew. How we doing, friend? Good morning, Bruno. How we doing? First time on the channel, I believe, maybe. Correct me if I'm wrong. So that's FC Cincinnati and why my voice sounds like this, because I was in the supporter section, the Bailey, as they say. No way, Hassan, you're full of shit. I don't believe you. I'm sorry, I love you, but I just don't believe you. I don't think it's even possible to get it twice that fast, but I love you so much. Anyway, we can talk about the Barcelona versus Gymnastic results, because we had the young Ray Menage with a hat trick, one from the penalty spot, one was a tap in, but his first goal, if you guys didn't see it, pretty nice. Controlled the ball back to goal, turn, rocket into the upper corner. Now, yes, this is against Gymnastic, who is let's see, where are they in, what league are they playing in now? Did they get promoted? Are they in La Liga? Let's see here. Nope, they're in Segunda División B. So it's against a much lesser side. So take all that with a grain of salt. I know everybody's probably very excited right now, getting amped up about the young Ray Menage. And will he maybe get a little bit of playing time with the first team? Sure. It's a possibility. But he's not going to start over Aguero. I wouldn't even say he'd start over Braithwaite, to be honest. I know some of you don't appreciate Lord Braithwaite and all of his talents and what he brings to the club, but he is still a starting striker in a, top 10, top 15 European nation. Didn't really get the goals that we wanted him to last year. We weren't expecting him to come in and be a Samuel Eto'o or anything like that, but would have been nice for him to get some of the tap-ins that Griezmann and the likes were not getting. I did not watch the match live. I ended up watching the extended highlights. I did like what I saw from Demir. Demir's actually one that, very similar to Pedri, may be a surprise for this year. We get a little bit more bang for our buck than we thought we were going to get. Initially, when we signed Demir, the thoughts were we're going to put him with Barcelona B, but he's saying absolutely not. Get me up there with the first team. Ronald Koeman has been very impressed with him during training. So reports are that Demir actually might get a little bit of an opportunity there with the first team. If it ends up being De Jong in the holding mid, Demir and Pedri alongside, hey, might happen. We don't know. Nobody, good morning. How we doing? Referee, welcome and good morning. I hope everybody is having a wonderful start to their weekend. Do I think Saul will be better than Gris? That's a tough comparison because they play completely different positions. So which one would have a bigger impact? I think it would have a bigger impact if we had Saul on our team, because we need a midfielder more than we need a forward right now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Hasseries. Spurs interested in Greasy. Please do. Hey, Polio, baby. Please do. That would be great. How you doing, buddy? Son just signed an extension at Tottenham. Harry Kane has quieted about wanting to leave. They have a new manager coming in that everyone seems to be excited about. So for those reasons, maybe it makes sense. Son, Kane, Griezmann up top, and maybe we get Ndombele. Please swap Griezmann for Ndombele. Please. Oh my goodness, please that. Oh, Ayush. Yeah, Ayush. Right here, buddy. Right here. That's my nephew. That's why we're thinking the same. Lose a wonderful La Masia youngster, Yandro. He will leave. Have not heard about this youngster. Go ahead and tell us about it if you would like. Grease not joining Spurs. He wants to win trophies. Maybe. Where's Puyol's cam? We'll get it up and running. I typically don't do it for the Wake Up in Barca, just because they're short and sweet. And yeah, I guess that's not even a good excuse. It's usually just because I don't take the time to set it up in the morning. So that's the only reason why. We'll get back to Puppy Cam. We'll be here for the live matches, which are going to start here in like 3 weeks. August 15th is the first La Liga match, my friends. And do we have Supercopa scheduled yet? Supercopa 2021. Okay. Oh, is it not going to be till next year? 2022? Oh, yeah, it's not till January. Okay. I could have sworn we used to play Supercopas like to start the year. Or am I wrong about that? Was that I know we have the Gamper trophy that we usually play. But I could have sworn back in the day. Well, I can test this. Supercopa we'll do 2018. August. Yes, I'm not wrong. Look at that. 2018 was in August. We'll jump back a few more years just to see if I am correct on the trend. 2015, August. Let's go. I know what I'm talking about, guys. I might be crazy sometimes, if not most of the time, but that doesn't mean that I don't know what I'm talking about. So I'm assuming because of COVID and everything getting pushed around and mashed into different schedules, that's why Supercopa has changed from August to January. You used to get to start out your season strong, put a trophy in the cabinet, and then we go from there. So, yeah, Ayush, it's not going to be till January because that's what they did last year, and that's what they're going to do this year. Genius, how we doing? Welcome to the channel, friend. El Clasico in October. Yes, indeed. I'm excited about it already. I'm pumped. Guys, back to jerseys. I need to get a jersey this year. I'm torn about it because typically I don't get a jersey every year. I like to just have a classic jersey that I rock for like a few years. But we got the channel going and I want to keep up with things, and I'm torn between just sticking with Dest. Like maybe we just start a trend where I have like a dozen Serginho Dest jerseys when he's done with his career. We could also go Frankie de Jong. But that's a bit of a gamble because he's still young. He hasn't quite established himself as a legend. As long as he stays at the club, then yes, of course, he will go down in the record books. I'll be glad that I have the kit. I could go Lionel Messi, but my personality, I don't like to have, like, I typically don't sport stuff that is overly popular. And as much as I love Lionel Messi, and he is, by all means, my favorite player, he's the greatest of all time. When you ask me who my favorite player is, I won't say Messi. Because I like to have something that's just kind of like subtly unique. Like a Carlos Puyol, for example, right? That's just my personality type. I can't help it. Bit of a contrarian. With that said, probably won't go Lionel Messi on the back. So, I don't know. Do I do a Sergio Busquets? You know, it might be in his last year or two. I just don't know. Friends. I have a PK. I have Serginho Dest, but I might just go with that. Get Griezmann. Get out of here. Absolutely not. Anyway, I am crazy for McKenny. Absolutely, referee. Maybe one day we'll go a full Wake Up in Barca without me talking about how much I want McKenny at Barcelona and how much of an impact he would actually have. He's box to box, guys. box to box, tenacious through the midfield, physicality, dribbling, passing, creativity. And he's a leader too. You saw it at Schalke. You see it at Juve. Bring that man to Barcelona. He's exactly what we need. I don't understand why it's not happening. My goodness. Why not get my own name? I guess I could get Mustache John. That would probably be good for branding, right? If I got Mustache John on the back. It's a bit long. It is a bit long. Maybe I could just get Mustache. What do you guys think about that, doing a custom name? Typically, I wouldn't. Typically, I would never do that. I like to sport a player because what happens is when you wear it out in public and somebody sees that, oh, shit, hey, I know that guy. I like that jersey. Yeah, we lost the Legend El Clasico. We lost both El Clasicos in the regular La Liga season. So what else is new? He starts sometimes for Juve, but more often than not, no. But he does get consistent playing time off the bench. He's very often rotated in the squad. So while he doesn't start all the time, he is a regular player for them. Second kit looks good, but it's basic. The logo looks dope and simple. I do like the second kit. If I wanted to splurge and get two, this would be a year to do it because I do like that purple, and the badge with that kind of rainbow shine to it looks pretty cool as well. But like I said, I usually don't buy a jersey every year, so I'm already kind of splurging getting one this year. So we'll see. I don't know. It's definitely an idea that slide this way. Definitely an idea. Maybe I get, my custom name on the back. But Mustache John is a lot to fit on there. So I may just go Dest. I may go De Young. We'll see. We'll see. Ronaldinho was fantastic for the Legends game. I didn't watch a lot of it. I know that he scored a penalty, but other than that, I really didn't see much. Ayush getting his jersey this Sunday. Let's go. Good for you, buddy. Let me know how it looks in person, because on screen is one thing. Seeing the players in it, it definitely looks better. But I would love to see what it actually looks like in person. So you let me know your thoughts once you see it. I already have a nickname. I have lots of nicknames. Pretty much every friend group, everywhere I've worked, I get nicknames of some kind. But I hear you on that. If I could shorten Mustache John in some way and make it an advertisement still. Get a keeper shirt. I don't know about all that. Mustache is getting some competition from the other hair on your face today. I know. I need to shave. It's because I've been back in the office this week, and so I just have been lazy and not been trimming the beard. But don't worry, we're not doing any protest beards right now. Yeah, Ayush is really my nephew in India. It's distant relatives, but yeah. Puyo, what are you doing, buddy? Hey, relax, Puyo. Puyo is digging into his paw right now. I might have to get that checked out. Ayush has a Bayern and PSG jersey backpack, and they are the teams that knocked us out from UCL. Well, when you go down the history of the UCL, there's a lot of teams like that. Liverpool, Roma, Chelsea have knocked us out. You can't hold grudges unless it's like they do something, if it gets really heated during the matches. Like there's plenty of reasons to have feelings against Madrid, for example. Even though this is a late topic, an irrelevant topic, but the thoughts on UFC 264 when Conor track talked about Dustin's wife. That is off topic and a bit late, but I would say very disappointing. I was a Conor McGregor fan, but the later he goes into his career and the more shit he talks and then loses, and then every time he just goes, oh, well, I wasn't focused. This fight, I'm focused, I'm back, I'm ready, this is going to be new stuff coming at you, I'm going to go back to Nah, he's just not there. And then the comments about the guy's wife afterwards, that goes well beyond trash talk for me. That really makes it personal in a way that was just kind of distasteful, not just disrespectful. It's fine to be disrespectful, but that was definitely distasteful, not gentleman-like behavior from Conor McGregor by any means. So not something that we would support on this channel. So for those reasons, I'm out. I'm not a huge Dustin Poirier fan either. I think he's kind of a dork, but the things that Conor said, I think were definitely way over the line. Yeah, no class is how I would put it too. You just don't need to say that kind of stuff. Sorry to ask, but have I ever planned to move to the EU? Yeah, actually, like 10 years ago now, my now wife, then girlfriend, and I were talking about moving to Europe for a little bit. Didn't happen. Life went other directions, but one day we may live in Barcelona. It's a possibility. We visited there, spent like 8 days in the city, just exploring every neighborhood we could. It was amazing. Favorite city so far. It's absolutely gorgeous. Love the culture. Love the weather. Love the soccer. So Barcelona would be my city of choice. If distance wasn't a thing, it's very far from my family, of course. If Connor didn't break his ankle, I still think Dustin would beat him. Very possible. It's hard to tell from the first round in a 5-round fight, though. For example, the current champion, Oliveira, lost the first round 10-8 and then ended up winning the title by decision. What's up, Thrawn? How you doing, brother? Anyway, we got off track here. Let's get back to Barcelona news. By the way, there is another friendly coming up on Saturday. I think it's 1 o'clock, but I probably will not be doing a live stream because I am not paying for Barca TV this year. Barca TV advertises as, oh, you get to see every Barcelona match right here through the app. Yeah, a day later. And when you go to watch it, like let's say you weren't able to watch it, so you're going to watch the replay and you don't know the score, you don't want any spoilers, every video that they put up, they put the score right over top of it. So if I want to go back and watch a replay of a match that I wasn't able to see, they're like, cool, before you watch this, here's the final score. Thanks, Barca TV. Thanks. So outside of the preseason friendly matches that are only available on the app, you don't get any live matches at all. Do not buy Barca TV. Waste of money. I forget what it was. Like it's like $90, $100 or something like that. So complete waste of money. Garbage, trash app. Find a better way to get my money, Barcelona. I'm willing to give it to you, but give me something good in return. My goodness. Anyway, have I ever drank buttermilk? I have not. That sounds like something I would probably avoid. I'm not huge on dairy. It depends on how it's processed, but we don't need to get into all that, but not huge on it. Had La Liga TV for a while. There's a Facebook page. La Liga's Facebook page actually puts all of its matches up there for free. It's not the best quality and it's a little bit behind. We'll see if that lasts though, because this year, actually, this is going to be the first year that La Liga is going to be on ESPN. So different broadcasting network. Fingers crossed. I really hope Ray Hudson is going to stick with Barcelona and still do the broadcast, but he may still just be part of BN's network and not go over to ESPN. That's more than likely because I'm sure he has a contract with the network, not with Barcelona. So unfortunately, probably no more Ray Hudson for La Liga. Just to watch El Clasico. Yeah, that makes sense. Facebook thing is gone from India. They block it in your country. You gotta get a VPN, bro. Gotta get a VPN so they don't know your location. Anyway, with the news, boom, news, yeah. Barca win preseason. We know. We are having another friendly against Red Bull Salzburg. Coached by American Jesse Marsh. Let's go. Marca put out an article saying Pedri needs looking after. What's funny is I'm starting to find YouTube accounts now that are taking these articles and just turning them into YouTube videos where they just do a voiceover and images. I don't want to start doing that stuff. I really don't. I want to keep this about hanging out, having some conversation. It can be frustrating to watch some of these channels that are just copying other people's work. It can be frustrating sometimes. It can definitely be frustrating. I watched so many videos claiming to have highlights of all the goals from the gymnastic match. You click on it and it's the same clips that only show you half the highlights, but it was copied by like half a dozen different accounts. Just like, these are the highlights. It's like, guys, you guys are just ripping each other off, and it's all the same bad product. You're copying and pasting a bad product. You got to stop it. Anyway, Memphis presented Ilaish Mariba wanted by Premier League. Yeah, we've been hearing this for a while now. Listen, Ilaish Mariba is not earning himself any points with Cules by holding out on his contract right now. In a year where Lionel Messi took a 50% pay cut, more than 50% pay cut, all the veterans are taking pay cuts. Frankie de Jong is taking a pay cut. And now Ilaish Mariba is holding out for more. I don't know the numbers. Maybe he was drastically underpaid. Don't know. Maybe he's got really good, benevolent reasons for wanting this money. He's going to give it to charity. I don't know. It's not a good look. Not a good look to be holding out for more money right now when Barcelona is in the financial crisis that they are in, and other players are doing everything that they can to make cuts. Not a good look whatsoever. So, all right. Let's see what we got here. Where and when to watch FC Barcelona Girona. It's only available on the app. We were here for an Ilaish update. Here we go. Ilaish Mariba, future up in the air still. Barcelona teener, Chelsea and Manchester City. Interesting. I could see him go to Man City with the ties with Pep Guardiola. Stop, bro. No. With his ties to Pep Guardiola, Chelsea wouldn't make much sense at all. They're pretty loaded in terms of attacking midfielders. I wouldn't do that. If I'm Ilaish, I'm trying to stay. Bro. Anyway, Vipula, what's up, dude? Good morning. It's going to become on MTV channel in India, so I guess will be removed from Facebook. Interesting. Yeah, there's plenty of, knockoff illegal streams that you can get, but they're pretty low quality. Yeah, it is official. Messi has taken over a 50% pay cut. He is 100% the most loyal athlete in the history of sports. Amber, how we doing? Good morning. Yeah, we still need to sell some players. We got here Pjanic and Umtiti confirmed to be in the process of leaving Barcelona. We'll see here. We'll click on it. Let's see. Pjanic was presented. Yada yada yada. Laporta and Alemany were transparent, revealing their exits are being negotiated. Yeah, we know that. Let's get some details though. The two players who had little prominence last season, but who have worked very well this preseason. All Barcelona players know their own situation. These two are prestigious and know the coach's opinion and the possibilities they could have this season. With due respect and with their agents, we are running the rule over possibilities for letting them go. They're the first ones interested because they want to be guaranteed to play wherever they go. So, wow, if we don't find a home for Pjanic and Umtiti, there's a chance we're going to let them go. Pjanic, 31, joined Barcelona last summer. Yada, yada, yada. Yada, yada, yada. Nothing there. Umtiti, nothing there. Thanks for the history. Garbage article from Football España. No big deal. So no real update there. But those are the players that we still need to get homes for. I don't want to say get rid of, but yeah, get rid of. Pjanic, Umtiti, definitely have to go. If Coutinho stays, I'm definitely okay with that. If Griezmann stays, okay, but let's just have a fresh start. Let's talk about that. We can talk about that. It's looking like Griezmann's going to stay, right? So Barcelona and everybody needs to get used to the idea that we're going to have Antoine Griezmann up front. So what does that mean for the front three? Well, it's definitely going to be Lionel Messi, no matter what. If we're doing a 4-3-3, he's in there. If we're doing a 4-2-3-1, he's in there. If we're doing a 3-1-4-2, he's in there. If we're doing a 3-4-2-1, he's in there. So we're either going to have 3 forwards, meaning 2 strikers and a winger, or we're going to have 4, meaning 3 attacking forwards and 1 striker. That's usually what we go with. So if we're picking either 3 or 4 forwards, who's our top choices? Lionel Messi, obviously. Obviously. Outside of that, who's the second forward that you definitely want on the field? There's Aguero, Griezmann, Depay, Dembele, Ansu Fati. Who you going with? I'm going Ansu Fati and Braithwaite. You got to list Braithwaite. I'm going Ansu Fati next. Who's my third? That might come down to what formation we're running, to be honest. I think Messi and Ansu Fati are in the starting 11 week in, week out. And then I think between Aguero, Griezmann, Depay, and Dembele, 1 or 2 of them will be on the pitch with Lionel Messi and Ansu Fati, but it will be completely dependent on the formation that Ronald Koeman goes with, which will be dependent on the opponent, on the competition, on injuries, on how fit players are. So it's going to have some ebb and some flow to it. It's going to start with Messi and Ansu Fati and go from there. That's how Barcelona are going to line up in terms of forwards. In the midfield, same thing. If he sticks with this 3-back formation with 3 center backs, and we have 5 midfielders, I think it's either Jordi Alba or Serginho Dest on the left-hand side. Then it's Serginho Dest or Emerson on the right-hand side. In the midfield, you'd have Pedri, De Jong, and then either, again, depending on the formation, depending on the opponent, either Busquets, Coutinho, Ricky Puig, or maybe Demir. Maybe Demir, you guys. He might be able to do it. He might be able to squeak in. It might happen. Everybody's voting for goat weight. I don't know about that, nobody. Goat weight, Dembele, and Raymanage leave out Messi. Amber, we do have a lot of choices. We have about, when you throw back in Minaj, if he makes the top 18, we have 7 or 8 forwards, which it sounds like a lot, but Dembele is going to be injured half the time. Aguero, knock on wood, will probably have some injuries and isn't going to be able to play 90 minutes week in, week out. It'd be nice to rest Messi a bit. So right there, that goes down to 5 if we take those 3 out for a rest here and there. So you do need 7 or 8 forwards if you want to win a treble, right? There's some clubs that are just focused on 1 or 2 trophies. You don't need to have the depth, but because of injuries, because of the number of competitions that we actually play in the springtime, in 1 week, you might have La Liga, Champions League, and Copa del Rey. Maybe not 1 week, maybe in a 10-day period, have those 3 matches all happening. So you got to have a deep squad. How we doing, friend? Saul is not coming to Barcelona. Everything is looking like that deal's off. We are 3 weeks out from the season starting now, so I'm losing any sort of faith that Griezmann is going to move on. I think we got to start accepting the idea that Griezmann is going to be wearing the Blaugranes next year, and we need to just kind of give him a fresh start. He's clearly expressing that he needs some love and support. So if he's going to be wearing the Blaugranes this season, then we set all the transfer rumors aside, we set the past aside, and we show him love and support until proven otherwise. That's what we do. Pedri might get a rest since Pedri has been going for like a full calendar year now, pretty much nonstop. I saw that the Barca Legends game happened, but I did not watch it myself. Alex, what's up, dude? Where you been? Been some time. Hope you're doing well. We need a midfielder 100%. If we're going to sign anybody, it should be a midfielder. Otherwise, we are relying on Busquets, Coutinho, Ricky Puig, and Demir to be those midfielders. Or if Sergio Roberto doesn't go anywhere, he may end up being a better option. I think Busquets is the most skilled, but he is aging and has 0 speed to cover sideline to sideline in counterattack situations. Coutinho is a bit unreliable on the defensive side. Demir has some proving to do. Reports out of training camp are all very positive, but he's got to prove himself a bit. Ricky Puig, for one reason or another, Ronald Koeman just doesn't want to play him. And I think that was it. I think that's everybody. So Demir is a winger, but he can play as an attacking mid. So if you have De Jong as the holding mid and then Pedri as kind of box to box more, which isn't ideal, but more box to box, and then Demir is the attacking mid, it works out. If you look at the heat map for where Demir plays, it's actually very central. I look like Mingesa. Yeah, I guess that's coming. Alemu, how we doing, friend? Good morning. What else? It's 7:35. Folks, I got to get going. Short and sweet again. Like I said, I am back in the office this week, but the next 3 weeks, I am not. So we are back on schedule with the regular Wake Up in Barca, 7 a.m. every Monday, Wednesday, Friday morning, right here on the Barcelona channel. I said the Barcelona channel, the undefeated channel. Let me know down in the comments, actually, or in the chat, in the comments, whatever, because I'm going to hop off here. I've been debating. I don't think I'm going to do it, but I've been debating, questioning, toying with the idea of changing the name of the channel to something that has Barcelona in it. So like the Barcelona Cules connection, or the Barcelona Cules community, or whatever. So, something with Barcelona or Cules in the channel name to make it a little bit more obvious for people who are searching. At the same time, I really love the undefeated name. I love the reasoning behind it. It's a whole mentality and an attitude. And if you look at people, channels that I look up to, like the George Benson Football Club, he is strictly a Chelsea channel, but it doesn't have Chelsea in the name whatsoever, and he's very successful. So I can still go that route. So let me know in the chat, in the comments, if you're watching this later, if you have thoughts on a different name for the channel. I don't know. We'll see. It might help the channel grow. It might not. I can also change it temporarily, right? I could change it just for a little bit of time. So we'll see. What's up, Chris? Good morning, man. Hope you're doing well. Can't wait to see you in a few weeks. Let's go. Party time. I'm getting remarried here in about 3 weeks, folks. And my cousin Chris there is going to be here to party. Let's go. Mr. Undefeated Mustache John Barca. Maybe. I don't hate Blaugrana TV, although that's probably taken already, I would assume, right? Let me pull up. We'll jump on YouTube real quick. I would just assume that somebody has Blaugrana TV. Yep. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 different channels at least that are Blaugrana TV, but oh no, this guy has more subscribers, 2.43 thousand. Everybody else I'd be ahead of. It'd be close. So we'll think about it. We'll give it some thought. The other thing that I can do is just start a few like duplicate social media accounts, basically. You can see down at the bottom, Instagram and Twitter. I'm also planning on building out a TikTok just to be on that platform. I'm basically just going to take clips of the reaction videos that I post and put them on TikTok with the ad of watch the full video on my YouTube channel. Because while those can be good for growing the brand and everything, ultimately I really want to funnel people all to the YouTube channel. So anyway, I'm rambling at this point. More to come, folks. What you need to know for now is that Barcelona are playing this weekend, but as I said, it's only available on Barca TV, so we probably won't do a watch party for it. So next thing up on the channel is Monday, Wake Up in Barca, right here on the Undefeated channel. Come hang out. If this is your first time watching, make sure you subscribe, turn on those notifications. I do pop up live streams sometimes with breaking news. And then, of course, we got the season coming up starting August 15th. We're going to be doing preseason. We're going to be doing pregame, live watch parties, and post-match content. Very exciting stuff. Ayush, welcome back. We are talking about me getting out of here and starting my day because I got to get in the office. So I love you all very much. It was fun hanging out. I really appreciate you all coming and spending your time with me, either starting your day or taking a break midday, whatever it is that you're doing. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you all on Monday. Thanks for tuning in and taking a ride, my friends. We'll see you next time. Mwah.